We carved our names on the old oak tree. Back when summer felt like it would never end. You kissed me slow under faded leaves. Said we'd be together till the stars gave in. We built a house out of promises. Two kids dreaming bigger than the sky. Every night you pulled me close and whispered, baby, this is you and me for life. I believed every word like gospel. Hung my heart on every vow. I never thought I'd have to learn how to live without you now. Almost forever was enough to ruin me for anyone else. We didn't make it to God, it felt like heaven for a spell. I still taste you in the rain. Still hear you calling out my name. Almost forever was enough to break the heart that loved you too much. I kept your hoodie in the drawer too long. It stopped smelling like you somewhere last June. I drive past the places we belong and pretend I don't fall apart too soon. Friends say I should let you go, find somebody new to hold me tight. But how do you forget the only home you ever knew in someone else's eyes? I replay the night you said goodbye, searching for the moment it went wrong. But all I find is a love that didn't die. It just wasn't strong enough to hold on. Almost forever was enough to teach me what real love feels like. We burn so bright we turn to dust, but I'd still choose that fire every night. Your ghost still sleeps in my bed. Your voice still lives in my head. Almost forever was enough to leave me wishing for the rest. Maybe in another life we'd get the years we lost. Maybe we'd grow old side by side instead of paying this cost. But here I learning how to breathe without the weight of your hand in mine, holding on to walls like it could still turn into time. Almost forever I'll carry you quiet in my blood till my days on this earth are done. If love is measured by the pain, then ours will last beyond the grave. Almost forever was enough, and somehow it still is. Almost forever was enough. It has to be, 'cause it's all we'll ever have of us. Couch still dips on your side, like it's waiting for your wake. I sit on the edge, careful not to slide into the space you used to take. Your coffee mug hangs on the rack, handle turned the way you like. I reach for mine, then pull it back, afraid to break the quiet night. Everything's exactly where we left it, but nothing feels the same. The air is thick with what we lost, and echoes of your name. It's empty where you were, a whole shape just like you. I walk around the edges, afraid to fall straight through. The room still holds your shadow, the silence screams it's true. I'm living in the outline, empty where you were. I cook for one and hate the math, the table set for only me. I leave the porch light burn in half, in case you find your way back to the street. Your side of the closet's still full, I can't bring myself to move a thing. Touch your shirts and feel the pull of every promise in the seams. I thought the pain would shrink with time, but it just learned to hide. It waits in every corner where your memory resides. It's empty where you were, a silence loud as thunder. I breathe it in and choke on all the words left under. The days keep moving forward, but I'm stuck here in the blur, learning how to live empty where you were. I wonder if you feel it too. I'm missing peace across the miles, or if you fill the space I knew with someone else's smile. I wouldn't blame you if you did. I just wish I could forget how perfectly you fit the place that's empty yet. It's empty where you were, and I don't know how to fill it. I try, but every heartbeat still reaches out and wills it to be the way it was before, when love was warm and sure. Now I'm just a house with rooms, empty where you were, empty where you were, the coldest kind of alone, empty where you were, and I'm still calling it home. I woke up early just to make your coffee right. 2 sugars, splash of milk, the way you liked it warm. I listened to your silence when the words wouldn't come. Held you through the nights, you weathered every storm. I saved the softest parts of me for the days when you felt small. I gave you every piece of light I had. You took it all. I never kept a tally, never asked for more than you could give. I just poured my heart out freely so we both could live. I gave you my best, the truest, brightest parts of me. I gave you my best, laid it open at your feet. No armor, no pretending, no holding back at all. I loved you with everything and watched it slowly fall. I gave you my best, and it still wasn't enough. I learned your favorite stories, memorized your scars, celebrated little wins like they were made of gold. I stayed when it got heavy, when the easy turned to hard. Kept choosing you each morning as the years began to roll. I dimmed my own dreams quietly so yours could shine instead. I thought love meant surrendering, turns out it left me half dead. I don't regret the giving, I regret believing it would stay. That loving someone fully would make them want to remain. I gave you my best, the truest, brightest parts of me. I gave you my best, laid it open at your feet. No armor, no pretending, no holding back at all. I loved you with everything and watched it slowly fall. I gave you my best, and it still wasn't enough. Now I'm gathering the pieces you left scattered on the floor, learning how to love them, how to want a little more. I'm not bitter, just quieter. I've got nothing left to prove. The best of me is still worth saving for someone who knows it's true. I gave you my best, and I'm proud I love that way. I gave you my best, even if you couldn't stay. It wasn't wasted, it was honest, it can take to death. Kept the ticket stubs from our last show, the ones you swore you'd frame someday. I saved your voicemail just to hear you say, my love, like you still meant it that way. I wore your ring on a chain around my neck. Told myself it was just a memory I kept. I stayed in the house where we built our dreams, even after you left and took the light with you. I kept waiting for the day you'd come back, for the apology that I was wrong. I kept hoping the silence would crack, but the silence only grew strong. I held on too long to a love that was already gone, clung to the echoes of a song that stopped playing years ago. I held on too long, till my hands bled from the holding, till my heart forgot how to be whole. I held on too long, and now I'm learning how to let go. At the table some nights, cook enough for two, then eat alone. I talk to the walls like they might answer, like you're still listening on the phone. Friends say it's time, you've got to move on. They don't understand how deep it runs. I built my life around the thought of us, and now I'm standing in the ruins of what once was. I kept believing if I loved hard enough, you'd turn around and see me here. I kept holding on through the lonely months, till holding on became my only fear. I held on too long to a love that was already gone, clung to the echoes of a song that stopped playing years ago. I held on too long, till my hands bled from the holding, till my heart forgot how to be whole. I held on too long, and now I'm learning how to let go. I finally packed your things last week, the shirt you left but I cried for me, not for the love that's dead. I'm sorry I stayed when you were already gone. Sorry I made my heart wait for a sign. I held on too long, but I'm finally saying goodbye. I held on too long, but I'm letting go of the pain. I'm walking away from the rain that soaked me through the years. I held on too long, but I'm breathing now, I'm free. I'm learning how to be someone who doesn't need to hold on anymore. I held on too long, but I'm not holding on anymore. I held on too long, and it almost broke me, but I'm still here, and I'm finally healing. I held on too long, but I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I was whole when I met you, steady on my feet. Had my walls just high enough to feel safe and complete. Then you smiled and I crumbled, let every brick fall. Gave you all of my armor, didn't keep any at all. I opened too wide, let you in too deep. Trusted the tide wouldn't sweep me off my feet. I thought love was supposed to make you stronger, but I only got weaker the longer. I broke loving you, shattered into pieces I can't glue. Gave too much, lost myself in the blue. I broke loving you, thought forever was something we could do, but forever broke me in two. I broke loving you, and I don't know how to come back from the love that left me cracked. I bent till I snapped, changed till I erased every boundary I had, every line I traced. I silenced my doubts, swallowed every fear, just to keep you close, just to keep you here. I poured out my soul till the well ran dry. Watched you take it all and still say goodbye. I thought giving everything was brave, but I only dug my own grave. I broke loving you, shattered into pieces I can't glue. Gave too much, lost myself It's the hardest truth. I gave my best, but it wasn't enough for you. I broke loving you slowly, quietly, piece by piece, till there was nothing left of me. I broke loving you, and I'm still sweeping up the mess, learning how to live with less. I broke loving you, God, I broke loving you. I broke loving you. Look what's left of me, just fragments of the girl I used to be. I broke loving you, and I'm trying to forgive the heart that loved too much to ever live without the break. I saw the red flags waving in the wind, but I closed my eyes and called them roses red. You stumbled over promises again and again. I caught you every time and forgave what you said. Painted your shadows in golden light, turned every warning to a beautiful sign. I told myself your silence meant you cared. I was reading love where there wasn't a line. Seeing what a man letting you go, so I kept my heart wide open and let the hurting grow. I loved you blindly, chose a dream over what was real. I loved you blindly, gave you everything I had to feel. I ignored the cracks, the colder distance in your eyes, built a castle out of all your half-believed lies. I loved you blindly, and it almost cost me me. I made excuses for the nights you were gone, said you were busy when you wouldn't reply. Down an aisle that was only in my mind. I dimmed my own voice to amplify yours, believed you soon would turn into now. I loved you so fiercely I couldn't see. You never loved me the same way somehow. Friends tried to warn me, but I turned away. I didn't want their clear to ruin my haze. I thought faith could fix what was broken. Turns out some things just fade. I loved you blindly, chose a dream over what was real. I loved you blindly, gave you everything I had to feel. I ignored the cracks, the cold, the innocence in your eyes, built a castle out of all your half-believed lies. I loved you blindly, and it almost cost me. Now my eyes are open, the fog is cleared. I see the wreckage I called home. I don't hate you for the truth you hid. I forgive the girl who wouldn't know. Loving you taught me how deep I can love, even when it's not returned. But the greatest love I'm learning now is the one I finally earned. I loved you blindly, and I'm grateful for the sight I found. I loved you blindly, but I'm seeing clearly now. No more castles built on shifting sand, no more reaching for a hand that lets go. I loved you blindly once, now I'm loving me with eyes wide open. I loved you blindly, and I do it again, because it showed me how brightly I can love when I choose someone who sees me too. I changed the sheets, but the mattress, remember the way you curved into me in the dark. I opened the window to let in the cold, but the chill can't reach where you left your mark. I walk through the rooms like a stranger now, touching the walls where your shadow used to fall. Everything's different, everything's gone, but somehow I still feel you in it all. I'm breathing, I'm moving, I'm getting by, but my body hasn't caught up with goodbye. I still feel you in the quiet spaces where your hands used to be, in the hollow of my chest where your head used to sleep. I still feel you like a phantom limb that never learned to leave. Every heartbeat carries the weight of your skin on me. I'm living without you, but I still feel you. God, I to fade, but my skin keeps the memory you made. I still feel you in the quiet spaces where your hands used to be, in the hollow of my chest where your head used to sleep. I still feel you like a phantom limb that never learned to leave. Every heartbeat carries the weight of your skin on me. I'm living without you, but I still feel you. God, I still feel you. Maybe one day the feeling will soften, turn into something I can hold without pain. Maybe one day I'll lie down alone and not feel the shape of you remain. But until then, I'll carry this echo, this warm ghost that won't let go. I still feel you in the silence that follows when I say goodnight, in the empty side of the bed that still feels right. I still feel you like a love that forgot how to die, even though you're gone and I'm getting by. I still feel you everywhere, every night, every breath. I still feel you, and maybe I always will. I still feel you. I still feel you. Soft as a whisper, deep as the truth. I still feel you, and that's how I know I loved you. I really loved you. I smile at the cashier, say I'm good, thanks. When she asks how my day has been, I laugh at the jokes around the table. No one sees the cracks beneath my skin. I fold the laundry, water the plants, keep the house from falling apart. Do all the things a normal girl does while mine is shattering in the dark. No screaming, no slamming doors, no tears in front of anyone. I save the collapse for when I'm alone, when the lights are out and the day is done. I'm breaking quietly, no sound, no mess, no scene, falling to pieces so carefully. You never know what breaking means. I hold it all inside my chest till the weight becomes my air. I'm breaking quietly, and nobody knows I'm not there. I still say your name without flinching. When it comes up in conversation, I nod like it's just another memory, not the wound that needs medication. I scroll past the places we used to go and pretend my heart doesn't skip. I sleep on my side of the bed now, leaving yours untouched like a grave I can't flip. I've mastered the art of pretending, got the timing perfect and clean. I can cry in the shower without a sound, let the water wash me unseen. I'm breaking quietly, piece by piece, night by night, learning how to disappear while staying in plain sight. I carry the hurt like a secret child, too fragile to ever share. I'm breaking quietly, wishing someone would care. I don't want the drama, the pity, the questions. I don't want a bird in the room, but God, it's heavy, the silent confession, the slow motion fall into ruin. If I screamed, would you hear me? If I shouted out loud, would you see? Or would you just step around the pieces and leave me alone with me? I'm breaking quietly, but the silence is deafening now. I'm running out of ways to hold it without letting anybody down. One day I might make a sound, let the whole world know I'm there. Till then I'll keep breaking quietly, hoping someday someone hears. I'm breaking quietly, softly, slowly, completely. I'm breaking quietly, and no one's saving me. I used to know who I was before you. Had my own light, my own truth. Dreams that were mine, a heart that stood tall. Then you came in and I gave you it all. I've been like a river around every stone, change my colors just to feel less alone. Put your needs first, let my own fade away, till I woke up one morning a stranger today. I kept saying it's fine, it's okay, while pieces of me slipped away. Every yes when I wanted to say no, carved out another part of my soul. I lost myself loving you, gave every corner till nothing was true. Became your shadow, forgot my own name. Now you're gone and I'm the one to blame. I poured all I had into making us whole, but you walked away with what's left of my soul. I lost myself loving you, and I don't know how to find me again. Follow blindly. Your voice was the song that defined me. I canceled my plans when you needed more time. Turned down my fire just to keep yours alive. I wore what you liked, said what you wanted to hear. Silence the girl who was stronger than fear. Now the mirror shows someone I don't recognize, with hollow eyes asking who am I? I thought love meant disappearing, thought giving you all was endearing, but I vanished slowly in the name of us, till there was nothing left to discuss. Myself loving you, gave every corner till nothing was true. Became your shadow, forgot my own name. Now you're gone and I'm the one to blame. I poured all I had into making us whole, but you walked away with what's left of my soul. I lost myself loving you, and I don't know how to find me again. Maybe one day I'll forgive my heart for loving so hard it fell apart, for thinking that loving meant losing my way, for building a home where I couldn't stay. I'm searching through memories, trying to trace the girl I was before your embrace. She's still in there somewhere, quiet and small, waiting for me to answer her call. Myself loving you, but I'm learning to walk in my own shoes. It hurts like hell, but I'm breathing again, piecing together what's left of my name. You took so much, but you couldn't take all. I'm finding my voice, I'm starting to crawl. I lost myself loving you, but I'm gonna find my way back, even if it takes forever. To me, still sleep on my side of the bed, leaving space for a ghost that won't come. The sheets stay cold where you used to lay, and the silence hums like a song undone. I talk to the walls about nothing. They answer back in your voice. Funny how emptiness echoes loudest when love makes its quiet choice. I wasn't ready for the ending, Thought we had years left to waste, but you packed your heart in a hurry and left mine here out of place. Love left me lonely, standing in the glow of what used to be. Love left me lonely, with a house full of memories and no company. I thought forever was promised in your eyes, but forever turned out to be a lie. Love left me lonely, and lonely learned to live with me. I wear your old shirt like armor, it still carries the scent of your skin. Play our songs on repeat at midnight, pretending you're walking back in. Friends say time will fix the breaking, but time just teaches the ache a new name. It doesn't heal, it just gets quieter. A slow burning kind of flame. I don't hate you for going, I hate me for believing you'd stay. Some lessons come wrapped in goodbye, and there's no softer way. Love left me lonely, standing in the glow of what used to be. Love left me lonely, with a house full of memories and no company. I thought forever was promised in your eyes, but forever turned out to be a lie. Love left me lonely, and lonely learned to live with me. One day I'll stop checking my phone, stop looking for you in crowds. I'll laugh without forcing it and mean it out loud. But tonight I'm still here in the quiet, holding the pieces you dropped, learning that being alone isn't the same as being forgot. Love left me lonely, but lonely is teaching me how to be whole. Love left me lonely, yet somehow I'm finding the strength in my soul. I still whisper your name in the dark sometimes, but softer, like letting you go. Love left me lonely, and maybe that's how I'll learn to grow. A little louder now, but it's hollow in my chest. I dance in crowded rooms, but I'm still a mess. I wear the kind of makeup that hides the tire in my eyes. Tell the mirror every morning, girl, you're doing just fine. I go on dates, I say the right things, I play the part so well. But when the night gets quiet, the truth starts to yell. I'm living like I'm healed, but deep down I know There's a girl still stuck in the moment you let go. I miss you I was when I was yours and you were mine. The girl who lit up at your voice, who felt alive. I miss the you I was before the heartbreak taught me how to smile without feeling, to breathe without you now. I'm stronger, I'm freer, I'm moving on, it's true. But God, sometimes I miss the you I was with you. I don't check my phone for texts that won't ever come. I don't drive the long way past the places we'd run. I've learned to sleep alone in the middle of the bed. Stopped reaching for the warmth that isn't there. I'm proud of who I'm becoming. I really am, it's real. But some nights I wonder if I'll ever again feel the reckless kind of open, that fearless kind of trust. The girl who loved like falling before love turned to dust. I miss the you I was when I believed in forever and meant it, when my heart was wide and wild and unafraid to give it. I miss the you I was before I learned to guard the door, before I knew how much a heart could hurt and still want more. I'm better in some ways, but honest, it's true. Sometimes I miss the you I was with you. I don't want you back, I know we're done for good. I wouldn't trade the lessons even if I could. But part of healing is grieving the girl I had to leave, the one who loved you fearless, the one who still believed. She's gone now, but I carry her softly in my chest, a quiet little lake for the version I love best. I miss the you I was, the one who glowed when you walked in, who felt the world was kinder with your hand in mine back then. I miss the you I was, but I'm learning to love who I am now. Even if she's careful, even if she's figured out how to live without the lie you used to bring. I'm okay, I'm growing, I'm becoming everything. But sometimes in the quiet I still miss the you I was when I was his. I miss the you I was, but I'm proud of who I am. Even if she's different now, I'm still her in the end. You packed your bags while I was still asleep, left a note on the counter, short and neat. I need some time, I need some space to breathe. No angry words, just quietly. The calendar's blank where we marked our plans. Vacations, anniversaries, holding hands. You didn't say forever, didn't say goodbye. Just I'll be back when I figure out why. I keep the coffee warm, I keep the light on low, waiting for footsteps that might never show. There's no return date on your ticket home, no promise circled in red on the days alone. I check my phone like it might change its mind and tell me you're coming back this time. But every sunset paints the truth the same. You're out there finding what I couldn't name, and I'm here learning how to live with the love that left no return date. Favorite shirt like it's still yours, folded gentle, sleep on your side, of course. Friends say give it time, you'll be okay, but time just stretches further every day. I see you in the places we used to go, laughing in my memory, soft and slow. I wonder if you miss me even a little bit, or if the distance healed you quick. I saved your voicemail just to hear your voice. Tell me I love you like I still have a choice. There's no return date on your ticket home, no message saying you can't stay alone. I count the miles between your heart and mine, hoping the road leads you back in time. But silence answers every prayer I send. Maybe open endings never really end, and I'm still here holding on too late to a love that left with no return date. If you find what you're looking for out there, I hope it treats you kind, I hope it's fair. I won't beg you to come running back to me. I just wish you told me you were leaving permanently, 'cause waiting without knowing is the cruelest part. A halfway goodbye that breaks the heart. There's no return date, and maybe that's the sign that some loves leave without a reason or a line. I'll stop checking the door, stop saving your place, start learning how to live in this empty space. One day I'll fold your shirt and put it away, let the light go out, let the coffee cool, okay. I'll always love the boy who couldn't stay, but I can't keep living with no return date. No return date. I'm letting you go today. Could've walked the night you raised your voice, could've packed my heart and slipped out in the rain. I had one foot headed toward the door, but something whispered, wait, there's more than pain. I saw the boy inside the man who hurt me, the one who's scared and doesn't know how to say. So I stayed through the thunder, stayed through the silence, because leaving felt like throwing us away. People said I was crazy, said I deserved better, said love shouldn't feel like a battlefield. But I believed in the quiet moments between the storms, and the way your eyes softened when the wounds were revealed. I stayed for love, not the fairy tale, but the real and the raw. I stayed for love through the nights when we both forgot what we fought for. I stayed when it would have been easier to go, held on when the world told me no. I stayed for love, because some hearts are worth the scars they show. Your shadows like the back of my hand, held you when the darkness tried to pull you under. I forgave before the sorry ever came, believed in second chances like a quiet kind of thunder. Some days I wondered if I was losing myself, giving more than anyone should ever give. But then you'd reach for me in the middle of the night, and I remember why I chose to live this messy, beautiful life with you. They'll never understand the prayers that I prayed, the tears that I hid when I smiled through the ache. Love isn't always pretty, it's choosing to stay when everything in you wants to break. I stayed for love, not the fairy tale, but the real and the raw. I stayed for love through the nights when we both forgot what we fought for. I stayed when it would have been easier to go, held on when the world told me no. I stayed for love, because some hearts are worth the scars they show. Maybe we're not perfect, maybe we never will be, but we're learning together how to heal what we break. Every time I chose to stay instead of leave, I found a deeper kind of brave. If this is what love looks like, flawed and fighting, then I'll keep choosing you every day. I stayed for love, and I'd stay all over again. I stayed for love through the fire and the falling and the rising again. No regrets for the heart that refused to let go, for believing in us when the doubts tried to grow. I stayed for love, and love stayed with me. And it was worth every tear. I stayed for love, and I'm still here. I wrote you letters I never mailed, pages soaked through with midnight rain. Every word was a piece of me unveiled, but I folded them up and hid the pain. I stood at the mailbox 100 times, envelope trembling in my hand, your name in my shaky cursive lines. But I turned away, couldn't take that stand. I told myself you didn't need to know how deep the breaking really went. So I swallowed every overflow and saved the tears I never sent. These are the tears I never sent, falling out when no one sees. All the nights I almost bent and begged you back down on my knees. They're heavy with the words I held, the love I buried, the goodbye I meant. I'm drowning in the tears I never sent. Still check my phone at 2 a.m. for a message that will never come. I rehearse apologies again and again for things I did and didn't become. Your sweater's folded in the bottom drawer. I pull it out when the hurt gets loud. Wrap it around me like it was before and pretend you're still here somehow. Practice smiling in the mirror so no one asks if I'm okay. But mirrors know the truth is clearer. They see the price I pay. These are the tears I never sent, rolling silent down my face. All the love I can't repent, lost in empty space. They carry every unsaid plea, every dream we left for dead. I'm crying out the tears I never sent. Maybe you're happier without my storm. Maybe silence was the kindest thing. But God, it's hard to keep performing when my heart still wears your ring. I wonder if you ever feel the weight of the words I locked away, or if you've forgotten the taste of the love we couldn't save. These are the tears I never sent, finally breaking through the wall. Years of holding now repent as they rise and fall. If you ever hear this song, know it's every drop I spent, loving you in quiet with the tears I never sent. Tears I never sent. Falling now, tears I never sent. They're all I have left of us somehow. I remember the morning, everything shifted. You kissed me goodbye, but it felt like the end. Your eyes didn't linger the way that they used to, and your hand let go sooner than it ever had been. I asked if you're okay. You said, yeah, just tired. But Tired turned into distance, distance turned cold. I kept reaching for you while you drifted farther, till I woke up alone in the arms I used to know. I didn't see it coming, or maybe I lied. Told myself love like ours doesn't just die. The day you stopped choosing me was the day my whole world came undone. You didn't leave with a fight or a scream, you just quietly stopped being the one who picked me first, who fought to stay, who looked at me like I was home. The day you stopped choosing me, I learned how it feels to lose on my own. I kept making excuses for the space in our bed. Said he's busy, he's stressed, it's all in my head. But busy turned to absent, absent turned gone. And I was still planning a life you'd moved on from. I wore the ring you gave me like it still meant something. Cooked dinner for two while you ate somewhere else. I waited for sorry, waited for trying, but you never came back to the us we once felt. I kept choosing you even when you stopped, hoping love could be enough when it's not. The day you stopped choosing me was the day my whole world came undone. You didn't leave with a fight or a scream, you just quietly stopped being the one who called me baby, who held on tight, who promised forever and meant it that night. The day you stopped choosing me, I learned how it feels to lose on my own. Love isn't love if it's only one-sided, if only one heart keeps deciding to stay. I gave you my mornings, my middles, my nights, but you gave them away. I wish you'd fought, wish you lied, wish you'd given me something to hate you for, instead of this quiet surrender that left me begging for more. The day you stopped choosing me was the slowest kind of goodbye. You didn't burn bridges, you just walked away and left me wondering why I'm still choosing the ghost of what we used to be, while you're out there choosing a life without me. The day you stopped choosing me was the day I finally started choosing me. The day you stopped choosing me, I began again. Broken but breathing on my own. I handed you my secrets like fragile glass, let you hold the parts no one has seen in the past. You looked at me like I was safe in your hands, swore you'd never drop me, swore you'd understand. I opened every door I'd kept locked for years. Gave you all my tomorrows, gave you all my tears. I thought your eyes were honest, thought your words were true. I didn't see the danger in trusting you. I ignored every warning, every quiet doubt. Told myself forever was what we were about. I trusted the wrong heart, let it in too deep, let it tear me apart. Believed in a love that was never that strong. Gave my everything to where I didn't belong. Now I'm picking up pieces in the dark, learning the hardest way. I trusted the wrong heart and it walked away. You knew every weakness, every place I'd break. Used them like a map when you needed escape. I defended you fiercely when others saw through. Said he never hurt me, but God, you always knew. I built you a shelter inside of my chest, let you burn it down while I called it the best. I mistook your shadows for depth in your soul. Now I'm left with the ashes and a heart full of holes. I kept saying he'll change, he just needs more time, while you were already drawing the line. I trusted the wrong heart, let it in too deep, let it tear me apart. Believed in a love that was never that strong. Gave my everything to where I didn't belong. Now I'm picking up pieces in the dark, learning the hardest way. I trusted the wrong heart and it walked away. I blame myself for seeing what I wanted to see, for thinking you maybe could ever be we. I'll carry the lesson carved into my skin, that not every heart deserves to be let in. One day I'll forgive her, the girl who believed, but tonight she's still bleeding from the love she received. I trusted the wrong heart and it cost me the best parts of me. But I'll guard what's left, I'll make a new start, even if it means loving more carefully. I'll rise from the ruins you left in your wake, stronger for the fall, wiser for the ache. I trusted the wrong heart, but I won't trust it again. No, I won't trust the wrong heart again. Trusted the wrong heart, look what it did. Turned all my open into closed and guarded. I trusted the wrong heart, but I'm still here, still breathing, still mine. I kept the porch light on every single night, left the door unlocked just in case you might come walking up the driveway like you used to do, with that tired smile, and baby, I missed you. I cooked your favorite meal and let it go cold, reheated it twice and threw it out feeling old. I sat by the window watching shadows pass, hoping one would stop and be yours at last. I told myself he's busy, he'll call soon. Kept making excuses under the moon. I waited for nothing, for promises that turned into air, Footsteps that never came up those stairs. I held my breath for a love that was leaving. Believed in the maybe while you were already gone. I gave all my evenings, all my tomorrows to a heart that stopped trying long before I knew. I waited for nothing, and nothing's all that came through. I wore the dress you loved on our anniversary. Lit candles for two, toasted your memory. Sent texts you never answered, left voicemails you ignored. Kept checking my phone till my eyes got sore. I drove to the places we said we'd go someday. Took pictures alone and pretended you stayed. I counted the days, then the weeks, then the months. Still telling my heart you would come back to us. I said he just needs time, he'll find his way. But time only showed me you weren't coming back anyway. I waited for nothing, for promises that turned into air, for footsteps that never came up those stairs. I held my breath for a love that was leaving. Believed in the maybe while you were already gone. I gave all my evenings, all my tomorrows to a heart that stopped trying long before I knew. I waited for nothing, and nothing's all that came through. Now the porch lights burned out, the door stays locked tight. I finally stopped looking for you in the night. I threw out the dress, deleted the pictures too. But letting go of waiting is the hardest thing to do. I hate that I wasted so much of my heart on someone who left before it even fell apart. I waited for nothing, and it taught me everything I needed to know. That love shouldn't leave you standing alone, holding on a ghost that never showed. I'm turning the light off, closing the door. I won't waste one more minute on the floor, waiting for someone who never intended to stay. I waited for nothing, but I'm not waiting anymore. I waited for nothing. Now I'm walking away from the nothing. You left me with that day. Never raised your voice, never slammed a door. Just let the distance grow a little more each day. You smile like nothing changed, said I'm fine once more. I felt the warmth between us slip away. Your touch turned careful, like you were afraid to hold. Your eyes looked past me when I needed them to stay. You unraveled us thread by thread, quiet and slow. Never loud enough for me to walk away. I kept asking what was wrong. You kept saying nothing's changed, but everything was fading in the softest kind of way. You broke me softly, no shattering glass, no storm in the night. You broke me softly with silence that slowly stole the light. No bruises to show, no screams to explain, just a heart that learned to ache in a brand new way. You broke me softly, and somehow that hurts the deepest of all. You still said I love you, like it was routine. Kissed my forehead gentle before you went to bed, but the words felt hollow, like lines you'd rehearsed. And the kisses cool before they reached my skin. I lay there counting breaths, waiting for the spark, watching you drift further in the dark. You let me down so tenderly, I almost thanked you for the fall. I tried to fix what wasn't named, held you closer when you pulled away. You let me love you into leaving in the kindest, cruelest way. You broke me softly, no shattering glass, no storm in the night. You broke me softly with silence that slowly stole the light. No bruises to show, no screams to explain, just a heart that learned to ache in a brand new way. You broke me softly, and somehow that hurts the deepest of all. I don't hate you for the leaving, I hate how you made it feel like care. How you held my hand while letting go, how you whispered peace into my despair. You taught me that the quiet cuts can bleed longer than the loud, and I'm still learning how to heal from a wound that never made a sound. You broke me softly, but I'm mending louder now, day by day. You broke me softly, yet something stronger grew from the disarray. The heart you bent is learning how to stand, finding its own voice, its own demand. You broke me softly once, watch me rise completely whole. You broke me softly, and I'll never be the same. But thank you for the gentleness. It taught me how to carry my own flame. years and swore forever. Said I was your always, your safe place, your home. You traced my tears and promised you'd never be the reason more would come. You painted futures in the air between us, colors so bright I could almost touch. I hung every hope on the words you gave me, believed them with everything I was. I didn't see the cracks in your conviction, I only heard the certainty in your voice. You promised I believed, built my whole world on the words you said. You promised I believed, gave you my heart without holding back anything. Now I'm standing in the ruins of forever, learning how to live with the truth you never meant. You promised I believed, and believing broke me in the end. You said through the storms I'll be a shelter. When the rain came, you were the first to leave. You said I'll fight for us no matter what, but you surrendered before I could even breathe. I held on to every we'll make it, repeated them like prayers in the dark, while you were already letting go, quietly tearing us apart. I kept trusting the echo of your vows, long after you stopped saying them out loud. You promised I believed, built my whole world on the words you said. You promised I believed, gave you my tomorrows, my yesterdays, my now. Now I'm sifting through the ashes of the future we drew in the sand before the tide rolled in. You promised I believed, and believing is the hardest part to forgive. Don't blame you for leaving, I blame myself for staying blind, for thinking love was enough to make you mean it every time. I replay every promise like a lifeline, but lifelines break when they're only held by one. I was holding on for both of us, while you were already done. You promised I believe, and I'd probably believe you again if you said it. That's the scariest part of all this, how deep I let your words sink in. Now I'm teaching my heart to question, learning to guard what I give. You promised I believed, and I'm still healing from the way I did. You promised I believed. Look what it cost me, everything. You promised, and I'm still here, trying not to believe anyone else the same way again. I waited for your call, like I waited for rain, in a drought that had already stolen my name. You used to flood my phone with good nights and plans. Now it's dry as the space between your hands. I asked if you're okay, God, yeah, I'm fine. But the words felt like echoes from another time. You didn't have to say it, I felt it in the air. The way you looked away when I caught your stare. I kept talking louder to fill up the quiet, hoping you'd join in, but you never tried. Your silence said everything, louder than any goodbye. It screamed that you were leaving without ever telling me why. I heard it in the pauses, felt it in the cold. Every word you didn't say carved into my soul. You didn't have to break me with a fight or a scene. Your silence said everything, and it's killing me. We sat on the couch like two strangers in frame, watching the credits roll on what used to be flame. I reached for your hand, you let it hang in the space. Like touching me suddenly felt out of place. I asked what I did, you said nothing's wrong, but nothing was the loudest thing all along. You were already gone while still in the room, packing your heart while I begged it to stay. I kept begging the quiet to give me a sign, but quiet was the only truth you left behind. Your silence said everything, louder than any goodbye. It screamed that you were leaving without ever telling me why. I heard it in the pauses, felt it in the cold. Every word you didn't say carved into my soul. You didn't have to break me with a fight or a scene. Your silence said everything, and it's killing me. I wish you'd yelled, wish you'd slammed the door, wish you'd given me something to hate you for. Anything but the slow disappearing act where I'm left translating the love that you took back. Silence is crueler than screaming ever could be, because it leaves me alone with the ghost of we. Your silence said everything, clearer than tears ever could. It told me the ending before I understood. Now I'm talking to walls that don't answer back, learning to live with the echo of that. You never said I'm done, never set me free, but your silence said everything, and it's all that's left of you and me. goodbye without ever saying goodbye.